Today we're gonna share a little bit about our wedding planning journey so far. We picked the location about 8 months before the actual date, which is the 28th of August 2022. So maybe Bernard want to share with us which location we eventually picked. Guys, we're here at Capella and I'm really excited because we're gonna see the grand ballroom potentially for our wedding. So this place has always been the top shortlist. I've been here once with my parents to attend a wedding. I fell in love with the ballroom, so Bernard's gonna see it for the first time. And this place is so serene, it's beautiful. Bernard went to park. We're gonna meet our friends Yu-Xiang and Daniel. We're also going to see the ballroom together. So yeah, really excited.
You always let me know. You always let me go my way. You always let me know. You never let it show my
So actually we visited quite a number of hotels, but ultimately we went with St. Regis because it holds quite a significant part of our life. Like when we take a bus down, we always are so mesmerized by how nice the hotel looks.
I think backstory is that we dated when we were very young, so we always make internal jokes like, well, if you got money, you treat me eat St. Regis or, and then now that of course when we're older, I guess this inside joke kind of like plays a significant role in the relationship.
So that is why we shortlisted St. Regis. We actually visited a number of hotels just to compare. And of course, like if you ask me which other hotel do I really like, I love Capella. Like that was really a dream location.
Yeah, that was like the first place we visited.
But unfortunately, the packages were not so flexible. We also saw Clifford Pier, which I really like, but it was just gonna be a kind of like a lunch kind of setting.
Yeah, Clifford Pier was really nice in terms of the ambience. And when we see like inflexible packages, it's to be fair, at that point we were looking, it was still very much a COVID situation. The hall at Capella was a little bit too small based on the social distancing measures. And I think generally the other banquet hall we were really keen on was also JW Marriott.
For sure, everyone loves
the beautiful lights and everything. But I think when we went to see the hall itself, we were kind of like, whoa, it's a lot smaller than we thought. Because you know, in photos, I don't know, the 0.5 makes it look huge, but like, we were planning hopefully a bigger wedding, which
Yeah.
eventually now, based on the measures, thankfully we're able to do 300 packs and more. So that is definitely a good thing. Just a little bit breakdown of the costs and the spending for wedding planning in Singapore. So for our entire banquet in St. Regis, okay, I'll let the CFO take over.
So the Excel is on already. So for St. Regis, right, we had estimated about 300 packs. And the cost actually came out to be about 71,000. Yeah, so it's a lot of money. After COVID, apparently wedding cost has gone up, but it's okay because we love it.
So once in a lifetime thing,
just
get
gotta
married.
make the wife happy, you
Oh,
know.
that's true. But also, of course, go within your means. I think that's very important. I think one thing for sure that we realized while planning the wedding is that because we're pretty flexible about dates, we preferably wanted somewhere in September, October. That would have been
That was
nice.
ideal.
But we realized that from Q4 onwards, there's actually a price hike per pax for most hotels. So we decided on, the date is not very particular on our side, so we thought, we'll just go with right before the price hike.
Like exactly right before, 1 weekend before the price hike. And I think we made a good choice because we don't think that just by doing Q4 is gonna make it any less different.
Yeah. So I guess plan your date accordingly to what you prioritize.
Yeah, that could be something to note because we didn't know until we went down and then they mentioned it to us.
Correct. Finally, some wedding updates from the male side. So 2 months before the wedding, almost exactly 2 months, this guy has finally decided on which tailor he wants to go with. So share with us.
I shall not name the merchants, but we went with common suits because there was a couple of things like I think what was especially important was the connection with the tailor. He understood what we wanted and I think he gave us very constructive advices on whether you should go for this or that, even the materials and up to the details of the venue, the ballroom, and even the buttons. So I think these little things really help to give consumers the confidence, and we especially also like the location of where the shop is located. This is a club street and we didn't get to go and have
a good
nice
meal
dinner
after.
that. Thanks for waiting for me.
Hey guys, so it's 2 months away from the wedding and today I'm going to finalize my gowns at the Ivory. So the last time I came was a few months back. I pre-booked one gown, so basically I had to put a deposit and then the new collection just came in, so I scheduled to go take a look today. So we're gonna finalize 2 to 3 gowns and I'm really excited. I think this whole wedding journey is kind of coming together finally about 2 months before the wedding. I know we're kind of slow with planning everything, but I guess the most exciting part firstly was always the venue and then followed by gowns. Bernard, as you all saw, has just finalized his suit and we're gonna meet the wedding coordinator next week, officially 8 weeks before the wedding. So yeah.
You always let me know. You never let it show my
gown shopping, which I decided to rent in the end. I did visit a few gown shops. The first one was Grace Atelier, which was not too bad. If you see the videos, Bernard looked kind of bored at the back. Wow, that was my first gown fitting experience. My husband to be wasn't very interested. Generally, I thought the gowns were okay. I went on to see Truly and Ahmad as well, but I don't have any videos of that place because they were very strict with photo taking and eventually I didn't sign with them. So there wasn't any videos or photos for that. And eventually I decided on the Ivory because I felt like most of the gowns that I wanted...
it's branded.
No! That's not the main reason. It fit well. It was nice.
It was nice.
And eventually, I went with 3 gowns. I know,
3 gowns.
very extra, but you know.
This princess from which province?
Yeah, go big or go home, right? No lah, kidding. But
That's why she's happy.
yeah, happy lah. One for the matrimony, one for the first march in, and one for the second march in.
And
So, huh?
And one more?
One more? No lah. Oh yeah, for the after party as well. I
Yeah.
rented from Rentadella, which you'll see later.
Yeah.
But the cost of the gowns in total, I also rented a pre-wedding shoot gown for our pre-wedding shoot in Bali, which you'll see in a separate video. It wasn't too expensive. I got it from Queen of Hearts for actually only $600. Oh, that's amazing. In total, including that, right? In total, we spent about almost 8,001, 8,002, including for the pre-wed shoot gown.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we are going to get our wedding bands today. In this outfit.
Always let me know. You always let me go my way. You always let me know. You never let it show my
We are at the new Rentadella to find some clothes for our moms. Gonna be renting a piece, and yeah, they're in the midst of trying at the moment. It's a very, very nice piece.
It's the way.
We also hired a stylist to actually style our wedding, and we actually went with Mac. So Philly and her team did an amazing job. I think it all turned out beautiful. The planning process was pretty fuss-free with them.
It was.
Basically gave them a mood board with the things that we liked, the vision that we wanted, which was like a very rustic in a way. Okay, they called it eventually English charm, which I didn't thought that it was, but when we looked at the photos after that, I was like, yeah, it's pretty nice.
And the flowers were in the white, green, and just a tinge of yellow tone.
Yeah.
I think white and English theme came about maybe because of the chairs that we rented.
So I told Philly and her team and Bernard that the chairs, the rental of the chairs
Some
are
things are
non-compromisable.
Non-negotiable, okay.
Which no regret is because it definitely
Yes.
added on to the touch of the
Yeah.
entire setup, which honestly was one of my favorite parts. The setup of the stage florals was very beautiful as
Yeah,
well.
the baby breath that was hanging overlooking the stage was something that I was like, do we really need it?
Yeah.
But I'm glad we went with it. I'm glad we went with the chairs because they were like the centerpiece of the aisle.
They also inclusively set up the reception area,
Yeah.
the photo gallery,
Yeah.
and of course the designing of even our menu, the
Yeah,
welcome
yeah.
signage. All that is inclusive of the styling fee, which if I'm not wrong is 2,000 plus. If it's wrong, I
I
will
think so.
put an amendment in the video. Including florals and everything, with Mac with this setup, we actually spent a total of $17,000.
17. Yeah.
Not 70, 17.
17,000.
It's very subjective whether that's expensive or not.
Yeah.
But for us, I think we really love the setup of the place. No
Yeah.
regrets. We are at the 过大礼.
Oh!
such a cringe signage. What do you say, Sam?
We're married.
Don't lie, I never even signed.
You did.
No, I didn't sign on this thing.
We just collected our marriage certificate at ROM.
There's only one place.
Okay. And we're taking some photos here, and it's a lot more cringe than we thought.
Yeah, man.
But it's mandatory, right?
I guess.
Pop quiz. How many more days to the wedding?
5.
Wrong.
4.
Alright.
Shucks. Actually, there's like really a lot of people who were here to register their marriage. Like, we had to actually wait quite a while.
About 30 minutes to collect the cert.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool. I mean,
Yeah, man.
the cert a peak.
It's quite cool lah.
Yay!
First step done.
Now it's just the wedding.
Yeah, I think everything is more or less settled, right? More or less settled lah, chill lah. All's good.
The guy doesn't usually know what's going on.
Hey,
In
don't
fact,
say that.
my best partner over here says that all he plans to do is to turn up because that's
Is
the
to
job
show up,
here.
ah.
Very good.
Without me, the show cannot go on. Jokes, okay? I have contributed in one way or another.
Definitely not 50-50. Cheers.
We decided to hire a coordinator because halfway through the wedding, we had absolutely no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
And we wanted someone to keep us on track. Hui Hui from Given to Cherish was actually who we hired. It was also a very nice referral from our friend. She did an amazing job from almost 2 months before the wedding till the actual wedding day itself. She basically handled everything for us. So to hire a wedding coordinator, the cost generally is between 2,500 to 3,500, depending on like whether they have a brand and things like that. I think that was definitely a cost that we didn't want to scheme on, and no regrets, because it gives us that assurance
We
that
needed lah.
things are on
we
track.
were not focused and planning.
So
It kept us on track.
yes, definitely. In total for the wedding, we spent a total of 140,000. It's something that we will remember for the rest of
and
our
of course,
life.
I think definitely plan your wedding very wisely and always be prudent with the spending. Only really plan and spend according to and within our means. And for us, we were very ready even if it's gonna be a deficit, because we wanted everyone to have a good time. We wanted the food to be amazing, a nice setup, and I think it's especially special because COVID took away 2 over years of our time. And I think this was really the first proper gathering with all our friends, relatives, our parents' friends, all coming together. We were very grateful and blessed to hear that everyone had a very good time. We really thank all our friends for flying in as well.
So in the next video, we'll be talking a bit more about our pre-wedding shoot, as well as our journey with our entourage, our groomsmen, bridesmaid. We did something special for them. So this is part 1 of our wedding planning video.